are listening to the Freeform Rock Podcast with Mark Alden Taylor.
Welcome to another edition of the Freeform Rock Podcast. Lee, are you there? Lee?
No, I'm at the store. But if I were here, I'd say, how are you doing, Mark?
I'm doing fine, and we have the same guest back again this time, but this show's going to air like 2 weeks apart. So, who's with us again, Lee?
Hello there, sane guest. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean same guest. Hey, Nate Atchison, how are you doing, Mr. Bushy?
Hey. Hey. I don't know how sane I am, but I'm glad to be back once again. Especially after that horrible fucking thing you made me sit through last time. I'm hoping this was a little bit better.
Oh, man, you're going to have some people on you when they find out what we're doing today.
They're going to be on my shit, but you know what? I don't care.
We have to pass
I'm
out
tell you,
some
spoiler
vodka for
alert.
them.
Nice. Spoiler alert. This is a rarity. This is a rarity. What we're doing today, there's one other that I can listen to. It's a fucking rarity, and I love this guy.
I was going to say, is it a rarity that you're doing, or is it a rarity that we're doing it?
No. I mean, listening to this fucking record is a rarity.
Yeah.
But it's this one and one other that I will listen to. I'll admit it later on after Mark introduces anything. I'll admit to it. There's two I do listen to with this cat because I love this cat solo and his other his other stuff.
Well, this is an album that I tried to do a review of a couple years ago with the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, and they said this is the lost episode that they are sorry they lost because it was so funny. I was getting shit on left and right. So if you guys know what podcast I'm talking about, if you know Ralph and Ian, you know this is Van Halen or Van Hagar, O-U812. So, Ralph and Ian, I don't think this episode will be as funny as what we did, but I'm going to try.
Well, one thing that I want to say quickly when it comes to the title, one guy was calling into Eddie Trunk, and he said, what do you think of the titles between David Lee Roth and Van Halen? They said, David Lee Roth did Crazy from the Heat, and then Van Halen did 5150, and then David Lee Roth did Eat 'Em and Smile, and Van Halen did OU812. And he said, do you think that they did that on purpose? And Eddie went, you know what? I never had thought of that before, and neither have I, but I thought, you know what? You never know.
It could have been a little dig, couldn't it have?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But back then they were talking about OU812 is like, oh, you swallowed the worm in the mescal. You know, that was their little thing on this. But I don't know. Maybe it was a dig at David.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, because Crazy from the Heat and 5150 is the police code for the criminally insane. So, yeah that makes kind of sense. Eat 'Em and Smile, and then OU812. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
You know, take it over.
And then he did, Skyscraper, and they told him to fuck off, right? With fuck.
Yes. And by the way, for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge is the only other Van Hagar album that I can listen to and enjoy.
I need that shit on vinyl, man. Fuck, that's rare to find this one on vinyl. I have OU812 and 5150, but I can't. Unlawful Carnal Knowledge goes for like $100.
I finally heard that one, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, this is
Carnal Knowledge is fucking great.
It's a great album. Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah, I have a hard time arguing anything on that goddamn record.
Yep.
Well, I was on the episode with Dr. Fuck and Ian with Terrence. We did Unlawful Carnal Knowledge on their podcast. Plug for them.
Yes, and you know what? Fuck Terrence and all the Sammy Hagar hating shit. He loves that record, so we can kiss my ass.
Terrence does love that record, man. You know you love that record, Terrence, and you fought with them, and you almost quit that show because you were getting shit from me, and I'm proud of you for staying on there, man. You're a great guy.
Oh, I would love to hear all the outtakes, everything that was edited out. I would love to hear that.
I have no idea what it was. Terrence was pissed. Fucking Ian was like drunk as hell. He's going off on Terrence.
Yeah, those two were oil and water. So
Yeah.
it was a good episode. I couldn't believe Terrence was giving it all that love. I was like, what, who, what?
and they played our show after that when I used to be on the podcast with them. They played our review for Common Knowledge after.
That was great.
Huh.
And they were calling us on our shit, but I stuck to my guns, and they were like, "Shit, you're not changing your mind, are you?"
Sounds like some I would have done.
It was hilarious, man. But that OU812 was freaking just as good, but probably better. They were like, because it was like 2 against 1. Like, shit.
Yeah, I wish I could have heard that. It's like the great Chris Sinzak guested on our show, talking Vinnie Vincent. What a great 2-hour conversation we had. Had some killer music lined up, but the Mountain Man had to go to work that night, and when he disconnected, it turned my recorder off.
Ah.
So the whole rest of the episode fucking gone. I had to get a hold of our third that used to be here, Sid, to come in and rescue me. Dude, we've got to do something now. We've got to put something out. Now me and Mountain Man, don't worry. If we can't put something out, whatever, we'll get it out when we can.
Yeah. I'm different. I'll record ahead so I have it if I know I'm going to be gone.
Nice.
Yeah. We recorded 4 episodes because I was going on my mini moon. We recorded 4, and I already had them all ready, and just put them up early, like on a Thursday, before I was leaving.
When I do an episode on my Very Rarely Done podcast, and I want to have a guest, and I want someone who's as weird as me, I just pick me, and I go, "Hi, Lee. How are you?" "I'm doing pretty good. How are you?" Can you calm down, Lee?" "Oh, no, I'm doing fine. I'm calm." "Lee, quit it, you know?"
Do you ever disagree with yourself?
I've done that for the sake of the show, but then afterwards I slap myself and I say, "Sorry, that hurt."
You should do it. You should do a podcast where you're doing a Bon Jovi album, and you disagree with what you're saying, that you hate it.
I actually do have a Bon Jovi episode that I reviewed on my YouTube channel, and it's unlisted. But if you're nice, I'll give you the link.
No, what I'm saying, you should do freaking New Jersey and say, "I like that song. What did you think about it, Lee?" "I fucking hated it."
Oh.
You know, like be funny.
I might.
You want to see a funny video? Watch on Lee Gersman's YouTube channel him reviewing the Avenged Sevenfold live at the what the hell was that? It was all acoustic, and Lee was like, he was loving it. He's like, "Fuck."
Huh.
Well, yesterday.
If I do a back and forth with a Bon Jovi and I say I like it and then I say I don't, I might end up actually forgetting whether I like them or not, and then I'll start liking them and I'll get real pissed.
You'll be living on a prayer. You'll be all right.
You'd be yelling at yourself. "Why the fuck did you like that, Lee? I don't fucking know." You know what's funny? I texted Lee. I said, "Hey, you need to write a song called Blue Balls in a Dirty Trash Can." And he wrote it and sent it right to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I said, write it about, like, this girl gave her boyfriend blue balls because she was sick and had to throw up in his trash can. And left.
Nice. Funny, that's going to play into this later, this review.
Blue balls in a dirty trash can. Frickin', maybe I'll just play that at the end of the song. I'll just add it, like, his song to it.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
I think
you should be featuring Lee's music in every episode, by the way.
We should.
I've got like 3 or 4 of Lee's records. I'm
So do
telling
I.
you, it's fucking brilliant.
I give him song titles all the time, and he writes. I thought Blue Balls and the Dirty Trash Can would be perfect for him because they were telling me a story.
Maybe Nate, you can do an episode with. Well, I'd have to give Dub one of my CDs, but you could do one on mine if you wanted.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't want to be on it because I would just be please. You know, I just am coming out with a deluxe edition of Saturday Song with one extra song that's about 34 seconds. You know, yeah. So, yeah, but
that's very punk rock of you, Lee.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Lee rules, man. He writes great songs. He just needs Dr. Fuck to cover them.
Yeah,
I think this
version of Bugs on Cheese is better than mine.
I think Blue Balls and the Dirty Trash Can would be perfect for Dr. Fuck.
Yeah,
that'd be great for Thrash or Die.
I know. Blue Balls and the Dirty Trash
title.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
You know what? I'm going to commit to it right now because I have all those CDs you sent me. Yeah. Saturday Songs will be a plug with Bushy and the Mountain Man review. It will happen.
Oh, thank you.
And you know, when I do a review, every song gets played, so everyone's going to hear your shit that listens to my show. So like 3 or 4 people. I mean,
cool. But I can maybe send you the deluxe edition with that extra little song and give one and then or if you have the original and you're close to Dub, so yeah, he can listen to your copy or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss that off air because that's absolutely.
Yeah, so before we
Saturday
get
Songs is great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sucking lead dick right now. You just have to leave me alone, Mark.
All right, suck his dick.
I can't suck your dick all the time.
Hey.
Ah, shit.
Hey, this is one of the best episodes so far.
All right, now send me my fucking check.
Okay. Okay.
All right, but before we get into OU812, I'm going to play Blue Balls and the Dirty Trash Can by Mr. Lee Gershman. So here it is, Blue Balls and the Dirty Trash Can on the Freeform Rock Podcast.
I saw a lady yesterday. Thank goodness my neighbors were thinking I was gay. She looked real good, like a pup. But she went to my trash can, and then she threw up. I had the blue balls and the dirty trash can. That was the best fun I ever had. I thought that I would get a treat, but she was embarrassed and moved down the street. I saw her again, and she screamed. I thought that she was like a dream. She threw up again in my trash can. Then she ran. But I'm a man, so I lied. That spike in my life a dirty trash can, 'cause I sniff real good, and a man that I am got something down there, but I'm singing the song, so I don't care. Balls and a dirty trash can will make me shout, hey, I am a cool guy. I can be the best that I can be. Hey, that's me. As long as I have blue balls and a dirty trash can. Best that I can have today or tomorrow. Now I'm on my way. I won't borrow anything.
Okay, man, we played your blue balls in the dirty trash can. That was freaking hilarious. You should send that to Nate so he can listen to it. It's freaking hilarious. I was like rolling.
Cool.
I even sent it to the person who she gave me the idea for it. She was telling me the story. I'm not going to tell her name.
Oh.
It's hilarious. And I go, man, that's a great song title.
Don't be a pussy, call it out.
Because she said, I left my boyfriend with blue balls in a dirty trash can. And I go, fuck.
Oh.
Bitch.
Laughing. Oh, they're still together, man. But she had the stomach flu, and she took his trash can and threw up, and they were going to have sex, and she had to take off. He had blue balls. He says she left me with blue balls.
If he was a man, he'd have done it anyway. Face in the trash can, hitting it from behind. Be a man.
Oh, shit.
I hope your wife doesn't listen to this. She's like, who the hell are you hanging out with online?
Oh, she listens to this. She's been on a couple shows.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Mark. I don't even know this guy. I've never met him. I don't even know why I'm here.
Yeah, you're here because of me. Because you're a lot like me, and that might scare her.
That's funny, man. All right, well let's start pissing off some Sammy Hagar, Sammy Hagar haters then. This would be funny. All right, let's get into this. Album is released May 24th, 1988. It's a hard rock album, and it's released by Warner Brothers, produced by Don Landy, who was the engineer for the albums with David Lee Roth, because Templeman wouldn't come and do it because he went to David Lee Roth's camp, I guess. Let's get into this album. La la la. And this was also their second #1 straight album. People argue that, David Lee Roth never had a #1 album. But David Lee Roth had 2 Diamond albums. They never had Diamond with Sammy. But I think if they re-released these and remastered them, they would go Diamond eventually. Or recertify them. Nobody's recertified these in years. So I don't know. Well, let's get into the first track called Mine All Mine. What'd you think about this, Nate?
Oh, okay, I was scared. Okay, because this song has a very mid-'80s teen movie type opening. I mean, that it has a driving beat, but those synthesizers. Fuck Eddie Van Halen. Everybody says Sammy killed Van Halen. Eddie killed Van Halen. But Sammy comes in, belting out those lyrics. I kind of dig it. The guitar solo is better than anything on Women and Children First, though. It just sucks that the guitar is buried under all that fucking synthesizer during the rest of the song. Like I said, I kind of dig it, but it's mainly for Sammy's voice. I fucking love the Red Rocker. But not even he can save the shit music being played on this song. It's not a great album opener. It's not even a good fucking album opener. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I absolutely skip it if I have to listen to it again.
What did you think about it, Lee?
This is a pretty good song. Kind of like if Tangerine Dream did a heavy rock and ambient tune. The chorus is a little poppy for my taste, but overall, the song is cool and it makes me think I could have played on it. But that is because it has that Lee Grisman vibe to it.
Yeah, I like the keyboards in this song. I don't think it's that overpowering, but if you notice, Alex is playing with the keyboards. He's playing with what Eddie's doing on the keyboards. He's following the keyboards, which I think is pretty damn cool. And I like the solo too, and the lyrics. I like when Sammy goes, "They'll find a cure for anything. Just kill the pain or numb my brain. You see a man speaking the word of God, proven to be a fraud. His whole church applauds." I like this. I think it's a good opener, and I think his lyrics are pretty deep on this song. It's pretty cool. He's like saying, "Get out there and find what's yours. Don't let people tell you what you need to do. Get out there and find mine, mine all mine, get out there." Freaking, I think the lyrics are freaking killer on this song. Maybe the keyboards are...
Lyrics are great, man.
Yeah.
A fucking synthesizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty cool, man. And then we get to the next track, When It's Love. What'd you think about this one, Nate?
Oh, yes, the ballad. Fucking ballad. Every rock band had to have a ballad. What was this, 88?
Yes.
Yeah, every rock band. Hard rock, heavy metal, whatever you wanted to call it, had to have a ballad. And I hate to admit it, because I was just bitching about it. I actually love the synthesizer intro on this one. And when that song kicks in and Sammy lets out that... Man, it just kind of picks up from there, and I dig the chorus. How do I know when it's love? I can't tell you, but it lasts forever. Dude, it's good shit. It's good tune. I mean, it's very of the time, obviously. I remember this being all over MTV, which admittedly could be why I dig the tune so much. I mean, I even dig that cheesy fucking bridge that leads into the solo. And that's not bad either. At least here you can hear a little more Eddie on guitars, and in that fucking opening track, it's a decent song. And it's not bad.
Yeah, what do you think about it, Lee?
The intro I don't like at all. But when the drum kicks in, I really like that part. It sounds like something I would do, but again, the chorus I don't care for. In this case, I like half of the song, and the other half I don't. But the good half makes up for the bad half.
Rick, I love this song. Sammy still sings this live with the circle, and it doesn't sound dated at all to me. I think he's updated a little bit when he does it live. It's not as keyboard heavy anymore. I know
that's because Eddie fucking Van Halen's not playing with him.
And I'm wondering, when he sings it, do the rest of the band leave the stage and then come back when he's done?
That's funny. No, they don't. What's his name? Jason Bonham sounds killer on this track. I got the double live Circle albums. Freaking killer.
Hey, hook a brother up, man. I don't have any Circle. Hook a brother up. I'm just saying.
I could send it to you.
Hook a brother up.
All right, man. And then I know people hate that Van Halen started doing more power ballads with Hagar, But I love this song. The drums, again, are following Eddie, and the lyrics are top-notch, and the chorus is amazing. The solo is short and sweet. Michael's voice just adds so much to Halen on this song. It's freaking great. I just love Michael's background vocals, man. God,
they should have called it Mark Buys This One Too, because seems like you liked everything they did, so they were catering specifically to you.
Shit, I don't know where all this Sammy, David Lee Roth shit started. I just got more of it when it was on Facebook. But when I bought this tape, I bought it on tape back then. I worked at In-N-Out Burger. I was walking home, listening to this on my Walkman. I just got it, and my friend got a car, and he saw me, and he picked me up, and he goes, "You need a ride home?" I go, "Yeah." He says, "What are you listening to?" He goes, "Oh, OU812." He goes, "Really? That shit? Roth is the shit." That's the first time I heard somebody talk shit about Daily Roth and frickin' Sammy Hagar. That's the first time I heard it until Facebook started the wars, all these groups against Sammy. That's the first time I knew about it. Back then, I didn't know shit about this. There was no frickin' internet. There was nobody telling you that frickin' all MTV was saying that frickin' David sucked and he frickin' left them in a lurch. They got Sammy because they drove the same Lamborghinis, had the same mechanic and shit like that. That's the only story I heard. And that's all I heard about. And frickin' Eddie was talking shit about David all the time, that he was a frickin' dick, and they have somebody who could actually sing now. That's all I remembered, is them talking shit about.
Yeah, well, but you know what? He talked all that shit about Sammy, too, after Sammy left. He said they both suffer from the same disease, LSD, lead singer's disease. Fuck Eddie Van Halen. Fuck Eddie Van Halen. Vito Bratta was the better guitar player. I said it.
Fuck. Yeah, I think he's close, but I love Eddie, man. I love Joe Satriani just as much as Eddie, though. Fuck. I think this song is great, and I don't understand the hate. I don't know why you just can't like both of them. I don't know why people want to make you choose a side, but that's it. And
I know, because we can accept Dio with fucking Sabbath, but we can't accept Hagar with Van Halen. Yeah. And even I have a problem with it. I'm telling you, even I have a problem with it. Like 5150, hate it. Hate it. OU812, you go to find out. I have a little bit of love for this album. Fuck. Love it. You know, balance, hate it. It's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't understand.
It's weird to me too. All right, well, let's get to the next song, which is AFU, Naturally Wired, which is all fired up, Naturally Wired. So what'd you think of this song, Nate?
Oh man, killer fucking intro. They drop that synthesizer bullshit, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a guitar player. I developed a new sound." And he goes back to being a rock and roll band. Great riff, driving drums and bass. Sammy with that yell of his. Holy fuck, that yeah. Oh my god. And that breakdown, before they even get into the first verse, Eddie's playing is stellar during that opening verse. Hell, all the way through this track, I love the chorus. It's just a cool fucking tune. And that solo, holy fuck, where has Eddie been hiding on the last couple albums? Because this is fucking sick. And Alex is just ripping those drums up. See, to me, this sounds like Van Halen. Even though Sammy is singing. Because everyone says, "Oh, it's not Van Halen, it's not Dave." Fuck you. This is Van Halen. You just have a different vocalist. It's the music. Those first two tracks didn't sound like Halen at all. At all. This is straight up Van Halen rock and fucking roll.
What did you think about it, Lee?
I have to say first, in all of these things I'm going to say, I really admire your integrity and passion, Nate, even though I'm kind of afraid that every single thing that you're saying is almost the opposite of what I'm going to say. But anyway...
That's normal, though.
That's normal with me and everyone on this planet. Damn it. But anyway...
There's no way you don't like this tune.
Okay, what's the next song? Cabo Wabo? Okay, let's get into that. No, I really have to say this is not my favorite, and I don't care for it that much. It's a rocker, I know that, but I actually prefer the first two songs, even with the crappy parts intact, more than this song. It's just filler to me, and I'm not a fan of it.
I just think
That's why we have Mark, because Mark likes everything, and it balances out the
I
both
don't
of
like everything.
All right.
All right. Well, this is a great song. If they took Sammy out and put Roth in here, this would be a freaking, people would love it. It's a freaking Van Halen song, like Bushy says.
Thank you.
It is, man. They said Alex's drums got neutered with Van Hagar. Have you heard freaking some of 1984? I'm just going, shit. It was already starting with that shit. Freaking Alex is like kicking ass on here. I think the drums need to be higher in the mix on this album because you can hear him pounding. It's freaking killer riff, killer album, killer solo, and this song's got me all fired up. I fucking love it.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. And then we get to the next track, which is Cabo Wabo, which you picked, right, Lee?
Yep.
So here's Cabo Wabo on the Freeform Rock Podcast.
I've been to Rome, Dallas, Texas. Man, I thought I'd seen it all. Around the world, searching every corner. Man, I thought I'd hit the wall. There's a sleepy town south of the border. You go there once, you be there twice. Lots of pretty girls coming by the dozen. The white sand sure make a town look nice. We crash on the beach. You know I wanna make love in the sea. We got time in a dance. So come on, wobble. It's alright by me. Come on, let me take you down. I will show you all around. Daddy, come on, let me take you down. Face down in Cabo, kissing the ground. Lands in, you have to see it. Ain't no picture of the same rain. No, walking the streets doing that old way. The Cabo Wabo, place come alive every night. Yeah, I wanna crash on the beach. You know I wanna make love in the sea. Yeah, it's alright. We don't have to chase it. Things very nice to our team. Woo! shake a little liquor line. Going down, down, trying to reach the bottom with a guava world. Boy, he's mine, all mine. Come on, crash on the beach. You know I wanna make love in the sea. Woo! Gonna try a little dance. Chicago wobble. It's alright by me. Let me take you down. I will show you all around. Down in town. Let me take you down. Face down in Cabo. Kissing the ground. Face down. Face down. Down in Cabo. Take me down. Take me down. Down to Cabo. Face down. Face down. Down in Cabo. Doing the Cabo wobble. Ow! Take me down. Take me down. Down to Cabo. Woo! Come on. Get it. Get
That was Cobble Wobble. Why did you like that song, Lee?
This has the same melody overall as Montrose's song Make It Last. And Sammy Hagar wrote that song, Words and Music. This is really good. And it's more of a Sammy Hagar song than a Van Halen song, but it's a great song and I dig it.
Thank you.
What'd you think about it, Nate?
Okay. Look, I'm still heated about this all fired up shit.
Oh,
Let me start by saying this. I fucking love this song, and I always have. Cool guitar riff. And I love that beat that Alex is just laying down. I listen to this, I can just imagine drinking some margaritas, banging a chick in the surf, and jamming the fuck out of this tune. Take
Right
me to
on,
Mexico
man.
now. I need a damn fish taco.
right on. I'm glad that we have you on the show, man. We agree on everything. Right on.
But seriously, this is a good tune. I mean, the solo, it's not super complex, you know, not Eddie Van Halen type, but it still works. The whole damn song works. It's actually my second favorite song on this album.
Yeah,
Right on.
It's freaking Cobble Wobble time. Eddie's playing killer rhythm. Alex is keeping time. Sweet Michael Anthony backing vocals. Such a fun song. Sing along chorus. Love the break. You know, we drink mezcal right from the bottle. Salt, shake a little, lick of lime. Oh, throwing down, trying to reach the bottom where the guava warm, where he's mine, all mine. We could crash on the beach. Freaking fun ass song, man.
Fuck yeah.
It's freaking killer rhythm, killer freaking, like, it's just laying it down, man. It's just, you're sitting there imagining yourself on a beach, like you said, but you're fucking a chick. I'm drinking alcohol. It's a freaking killer track, man. And then I think this is the song that broke them up, because Sammy started his club and they started losing money, and he bought him out, and then he became a millionaire from it.
Yes.
So frickin', he said, let's go down to Cobble Wobble and start a club. Oh, it wasn't doing shit. And then it freaking did shit. And now they're pissed, saying he bought him out. Oh, you bought us out. You knew it was going to do good. Fucking shit. And then let's get to the next track. I lost my page. That sucks.
Source of Infection.
Source of Infection, which Lee, you picked, right? Lee, you picked it. So here's Source of Infection on the Freeform Rock Podcast.
Take one.
Have a source of infection. Why'd you pick that track, Lee?
This is probably my favorite very fast Van Halen songs. Some of their other fast songs, I don't love the actual songs because it seems the beat took the place of the melody. But in this case, they combined both. A great song and a great fast beat. It might be one of my favorite Van Halen songs, period.
What'd you think about it, Nate?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop the fucking presses. One of your favorite Van Halen songs, like both eras?
Yeah.
Dude, that is badass. That is badass. You know that's an unpopular metal opinion, right?
Nobody will listen to the reviews that or the albums that I review. Nobody ever comments on my posts on Freeform Rock Podcast. I don't care whether I'm popular or not. I know I'm not.
Oh, you see, you're more popular than you think. I cannot believe that's one of your favorite Van Halen songs. You didn't make the differential. You didn't say Van Hagar. You said Van Halen. That's
course.
Badass. I love you.
And I hope that people will listen to this song.
And Lee, when I went and saw Judas Priest with Vincent, I can't say his last name, frickin' something. His friends that were there with him, Edwin Kadamichi, something, Statakuchi, whatever.
Vincent Cabano and Edwin Canestrassi.
Canestrassi, yeah. Dude, those are cool heads, man. I fucking love those two dudes. And other dudes that were there with them, they said, you do a podcast? I go, yeah, I do with Lee Gershman. And their eyes lit up. They go, you do it with Lee Gershman? That guy rules. And I even texted you after that.
Right on, man.
Dude, you are a fucking star, dude. Just because people don't comment doesn't mean they don't listen. They love your intro to Rock and Combat Metal Podcast, where I've been kicked off this podcast.
Do you know that CD I gave you of Kitty Cat Corner?
Yeah.
Vincent Cabano did the cover.
Oh, nice.
And and Lee, by the way, I'm about to be banned too, so it's okay.
Okay. What band are you going to be in?
Bushy and the Bitches. That's what I'm going to be in.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Source of infection. Now, while I love your enthusiasm, this is my AFU. If I was you.
Okay, I might have to listen to that other song. Just out of respect to you, but go on.
The guitar intro is very 1984. The drums, bass, very 1984. And I mean the album, not the fucking year. Now, I'm normally a fan of Sammy. Like, I love the Red Rocker. But all that spoken word shit while the music's ripping, to me it sounds like Eddie was like, hey, you need to do some spoken shit like Dave would have done back in the day. Because the vocals are great, but that doesn't work for me at all. I cannot think of a single Sammy Hagar album where he does that shit.
Yeah.
I cannot think of one. But the song's driving. The solos and guitar fills are cool as hell. Mike's bass runs are fucking killing it. I mean, it's not a bad tune. It's just, don't make Sammy be Dave. Sammy's better than Dave. I said it. Not Van Halen, but he's better than Dave.
Yeah.
All right. I will say possibly when it comes to another episode, we did a review of Women and Children First, that when Dave does his talking, he does it because he knows Eddie isn't going to do a good solo. So he wants the people to be happy.
I would agree with that.
Interesting.
He was doing shit solos, so Dave's like, fuck, I gotta talk. I reached out, but my legs said, oh, wrong album.
Yeah.
But that was a great solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, what do you think about this fucking train wreck that's not bad?
I think it's freaking old Van Halen sound with the music, but the lyrics are cheesy as hell. But it's fun. It's like, hey, Eddie, wax it on down. I go, what the fuck is that? Ready, set, go!
Is this a surfboard or a pussy? What are we talking about?
Well, fuck, the solo was freaking kicked. The music is freaking killer. Sammy's voice sounds killer. It's just the lyrics just got me off guard on this one. They're kind of cheesy, but it's a fun song, though. I think they're having fun doing it.
Come on. This spoken word shit he did, come on.
I said it was cheese. I said it was cheesy, but it's still a good song. It's not great.
You say his shit. He should not have been doing the spoken word stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, cool,
All right.
cool. All right, I'll stipulate to that because obviously, it's not a bad tune, so I'll stipulate.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to track number 6. Feels So Good. What'd you think about this one, Nate?
Oh, I hate this fucking intro. The fuck is this shit? Eddie and his fucking synthesizers. I'm thinking he was watching entirely too much Miami Vice. Sounds like a $20 Casio keyboard that every kid had back in the late 80s.
Hey, don't put down Lee.
Yeah. The lyrics, I like them, but I can't. I can't with that fucking ridiculous keyboard sound. Fuck this song. Had that been a guitar, maybe this song could have been saved. Without the guitar, this song isn't even good enough to be on the Karate Kid fucking soundtrack.
Oh, shit.
Absolute shit.
There were some good songs on freaking Karate Kid. Moment of Truth, Survivor. That was a great one.
Great songs on there.
Yeah.
This won't make the cut. Garbage. Absolute garbage.
What'd you think about it, Lee?
This is a case of a song I actually like, even though I think it's weird being on this album. If it were on a Tangerine Dream with guest star Eddie Van Halen type of album, I would think it would work better. But yes, it's an interesting song, but it just seems wrong here. Like strawberry ice cream on a beef steak. The two things are tasty, but not together.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna piss Nate off right now. I love the keyboards on this song. It makes it for me. I just like the way they sound.
Oh my God! What the hell?
It goes with Alex is playing with the keyboards on this album. If you listen, his groove is going with the keyboards. It's setting, and Michael Anthony's vocals and Sammy. I love the lyrics. Does not sound dated to me like people complain about this song. I like it, man. I think the keyboards are like top notch on this one. It actually goes with it. It gives it an ambiance that the lyrics are just so cool. I love it.
Wow, it gives you a I'll be a fucking let you suck my dick.
I thought it was
God. This is fucking horrible. This song right here makes me understand why people hate Van Hagar.
Oh wow.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah, let's talk about the next one then that you picked, Nate. Finish what you started. So here's Finish What You Started on the Freeform Rock Podcast.
1, 2, 1, 2.
That was Finish What You Started. Why did you pick that track, Lee?
Best song
Not
on
Lee,
the
I mean
fucking
Nate.
album.
Nate. All right, go ahead.
That fucking guitar riff is sexy as fuck.
Oh,
As Sammy is singing the shit out of this track. I love that simple 4/4 beat Alex is laying down. And that simple one-note bass line Mike is playing. And that's very of the time. You know, late 80s, we weren't all over the bass anymore. You were kind of just laying it down. This song, it's sexy as hell. Especially we consider the damn thing is about a woman not finishing a man off. Blue balls, baby! It's a great bluesy solo. I can't say enough good things about this tune. Have you heard the live version?
yes.
Dude, it fucking rips. I love when he screams, you know, I need some pussy!
Yeah.
But this track really highlights Sammy's killer vocals, and I love those whoa-whoas. That shit's great. Great stuff. Favorite on the album, and yes, I do own this vinyl.
Nice.
Cool.
What'd you think about it, Lee?
This is a good low-key type of tune. It's sort of like an acoustic song, even though it's technically not acoustic. But I could see this even on a Sammy Hagar solo album, and it could take the place of one of Sammy's filler tunes. I like it.
Yeah, and he still does this song today live, so with the Circle.
Oh, that's badass. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he still plays Van Halen songs live, but the Circle started out basically as him playing songs throughout his catalog, like from Chickenfoot, the Van Halen, Montrose, and playing some Led Zeppelin for Jason, you know? And that's the first album I have, the double album, At Your Service, which is freaking killer. He does Van Halen, he does Chickenfoot, he does Led Zeppelin. It's freaking killer album. And this song, this is a sexy song, man. This is not what I would expected from Halen with the little country-sounding guitar here. And Sammy's singing with some fucking soul on this one, man. It kicks ass. I love it, and the lyrics are freaking killer. And I do like the live version. I want some pussy.
Yeah. That's just badass.
Awesome.
And I think that he could have in his Cabo Wabo place a dessert called Finish What You Started.
Maybe
And
he
he
does.
could also maybe have a dish where you just pick a whole bunch of different things on the menu and it's only for one person, and that's called Mine All Mine.
My mom. All
I
right.
am down for that. I would go to Cabo for that.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's already accepting the lotto for his birthday party down there right now. I get the email. I don't want to go down there.
Oh, I so want to go. Dude, if I could make the fucking Cabo Wabo birthday fucking bash,
Yeah.
oh, I would kill a motherfucker to get there. I'm just saying, there's nothing I wouldn't do
Dude,
to get to the Cabo San Lucas, Cabo Wabo fucking bash.
he's doing a kind of that like in Huntington Beach in September. He's got like it's a high tide beach festival in Huntington Beach, 2 days, but they're only playing, Sammy and the Circle are only playing 1 day. But you also have the Beach Boys there. You got Night Ranger. You got Extreme. You got all these killer bands playing on the beach, dude.
Why doesn't he go to Manhattan and go on the beach in Manhattan?
Isn't
Damn
that
it!
cold?
Or you know, in Harlem Beach. Why doesn't he play there?
I have no idea, but freaking it looks killer festival, man. It has a lot of bands. I want to see Night Ranger so bad. Fuck. And Extreme. The Beach Boys, man. Beach Boys are playing too.
Fuck Extreme.
I fucking love Extreme. All right, well, let's get to the next track, which Nate picked also. So here's Black and Blue on the Freeform Rock Podcast. That was Black and Blue. Why'd you pick that track, Nate?
Do it till you're black and blue. What the fuck is he talking about? Now this is another cool riff and another mid-tempo rocker. I really dig this one. But the guitar solo is about the best part of the tune. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what those lyrics are about. I mean, they're sung well. Sammy is in, perfect Sammy form. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. The music is the saving grace of this song for sure. And because that music is so good, if I have to listen to this album, I make sure this is a song I never ever skip.
I don't understand what you don't mean about this song. He said slip and slide, bitch sure got the rhythm. He's talking about having sex. He's going to have sex to the woman's Black and Blue. He said push it in, bitch sure got the rhythm.
Look, picks or it didn't fucking happen, okay? Because that's hardcore, and I've seen some rough fucking porn. And I'm telling you, I've never seen that.
He says hooked into her system. He's having sex. He's having wild sex. That's what the song is about.
Oh my God! I just thought of Barry Lincoln, and for those of you that don't know who the fuck that is, that's Adam Sandler who did this great bit on the "What the Hell Happened to Me" album.
What a great album.
He says, "We want you to know or listen to this recording I made." And tell me if they're having sex or working out. That's right. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, this song is about freaking sex. He's saying
slide
it in by Whitesnake. He's talking about, he says slip and slide, push it in. Bitch sure got the rhythm. I'm holding back. Yeah, I got control. Hooked into her system. He's talking about having sex.
I could not figure it out. It sounds like Black and Blue. Really? Are you in a fist fight? What's going on?
He's gonna do it to the Black and Blue.
But I'll get pretty rough in the bedroom. But damn, Black and Blue.
That's what it's about.
That's awesome. I love this fucking song. I don't care.
It's a great song. What did you think about it, Lee?
Oh, well, this sounds way more like an AC/DC tune than the Van Halen one, but it is a good tune. It fits on the album because it's a cool rocker, but it sounds like a totally different band. But that's okay. I still dig it.
Yeah, this is the first song I heard off this album. I bought it. It was the first single. I got it on a cassette single. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
And freaking.
I remember the fucking vinyl singles. You remember those? The 45s.
The 45s.
Yeah.
Yep. I still have a couple 45s at this place I went to the other day, Rhino Records. They were selling used 45s. They had some vinyl up on the wall for like $1,000. I go, fuck that shit.
Oh, shit. Now without a blowjob.
Damn. But there were some pretty good albums on the wall. They had the Beach Boys Pet Sounds for like $500. I go, fuck that shit. It must be pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great album.
Mark, do you ever go in the clearance section in the dollar albums and just get stuff there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's how I got freaking, when there's a place called Zodi's when I was a kid was going out of business. I got Night Ranger's Dawn Patrol for 50 cents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this song, man. And I put Killer Song, made me want, now sleazy lyrics, man. It's like the groove like having sex. The song kicks ass.
Dude, I can't argue. It's a good tune. I like it.
Yeah, it's the first song I heard off of this album. I go, fuck, I want this album. It wasn't out yet, but there was no video for this either. But it was the first song they were playing on like KLOS, the rock station here at the time.
That's badass, because the first thing I heard was Finish What You Started.
Yeah, this is the first one I heard. And then let's get into the last track on the album, Sucker in a Three-Piece. What did you think about this one, Nate?
Okay, I have to slow you down because I have this as not the last song.
Oh, they got 10. It's an extra track. Yeah, a Political Blues. Yeah,
yeah,
we'll get into that too.
Apolitical.
Well, this is the last song if you had the CD. If you didn't have the CD. The cassette and vinyl wasn't on there.
Okay,
and this was also the B-side of the cassette single I had.
Nice.
All right, well, let's do Sucker in a three-piece. Yeah, I have the Apolitical Blues written down, too.
I do too.
Cool.
Okay.
Good. So we can talk about that shit, because we need to talk about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
We really do. We really do.
Yes. And Lee, if you're going to be negative, just hang up now.
Well, I will have something, maybe a different bent than what you might say. That's all I want to say.
Okay. Sucker in a three-piece. Man, it's a cool tune. It's, a song about a gold digger. I dig the riff. I dig the solo. I love Sammy's vocals. But I always love Sammy's vocals. And unlike Dave, Sammy can still fucking do it. Those screams really solidify what I've said for years, and that's that Sammy Hagar has one of the greatest voices in rock and fucking roll. And, unlike Dave, he still has his fucking voice. Yeah, cool tune. Love that last line. Suck it all up right down to the last drop. Yeah! I fucking love this tune.
And in fact...
That's a blowjob song hardcore, baby.
Yeah. And in fact, Sammy still has his looks. He looks like a rocker. If you see that live on TV thing or whatever they did, and you see Van Halen playing with Dave doing Hard for Teacher, Eddie looks kind of like a macho kind of like woodsman, but rocker. He looks kind of manly and good. And his son looks like he's got it down, and Alex looks a little bit conservative, but he still looks like he's playing well, and it's okay. But Dave looks like the gecko. And he's like just like moving his hands and like he looks like he's like, Pops, get off the stage and get back in the audience. He just looks totally wrong. He looks like when Eddie's playing the guitar and laughing, he's laughing at Dave because Dave looks so silly.
You're going to get kicked out of some Roth groups now, Lee.
I'm not in any of them.
Fuck those people.
I know. I left one of them, Brian Schaefer's group, because they're just like militant Roth fans. I got tired of it. It's like I love Brian, but fuck that group. Just like ugh. I love Johnny Vogan's group though. Everybody wants them. That's a good group though. They're not as militant.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this song, Lee?
Oh, this sounds kind of like it could have been written with Dave, but Sammy sang it because Dave left. But it's not the best song on here. It's okay, but it's filler. I don't really dislike it, but it doesn't do a great deal for me. It's just okay.
Yeah, I think it's a killer track, and I agree with you on the Roth era. This could have been done with Roth, but I don't think Roth could have sang it well. The music is just so old Van Halen. But this is like people have accused Sammy trying to be sexual like Roth, but isn't this the same person who wrote Rock Candy before Roth was even thought of?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think Sammy was writing sexual innuendos way before Roth, so people, you need to get your history straight.
Check out Montrose, you dirty bitches.
Yeah. Freaking Three
That
Lock
first
Box.
Montrose album is fucking gold.
Yes. Freaking get on your bad motor scooter and ride. You know what he's talking about. Come on.
Dude, Sammy rules. I don't care. I don't care. I fucking love Sammy Hagar.
I love Sammy too, man. Fucking.
I watch his show every fucking Sunday night. And if I'm not here to watch it because I'm at work, I record the bitch.
Yeah, I have that on DVR. I watch it every Sunday night when I get home. I can love it.
Yeah, Access TV.
Rock
Check
and
it
Roll
out.
Road Trip.
Sammy Hagar's Rock and Roll Road Trip. It's fucking amazing.
Did you see
right on.
last week's with the Circle? That was a great one.
Dude, it was awesome.
And Cheech and Chong, that was a good one too.
Yeah, all I had to see is whatever was played Sunday night, last night.
Yeah.
I need them to put the stuff from Atchison on YouTube so I can see it.
You could probably find it somewhere. Some people put it up.
Yeah,
All
dig
right.
hard. Dig Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Those are
is,
good shows.
this is a great song. I love this song, and freaking people need to get off the Sammy copying Dave. I think Dave is copying. You know that freaking Van Halen, freaking Montrose is one of their, Black Sabbath and Montrose is one of their freaking bands they loved back then. David freaking loved freaking Montrose. So fucking.
Well, you know what? That makes perfect sense because when we reviewed an album last time, they totally fucking ripped off Black Sabbath. It sounded like fucking War Pigs.
Yeah, they're freaking David. Freaking Sammy is the king of sexual innuendo. Dave might be a little bit better at it, but freaking they accuse Sammy of copying Dave. No, Sammy's been doing that before. Why Dave was singing in the clubs in L.A.
Oh shit, Mark, I've got to have you on the plug so that we can brutalize the Mountain Man and talk about why Sammy is so fucking great.
Oh God, the Mountain Man hates Sammy.
I know he does, and it's like, really? Not even the good shit? What?
Even Sammy haters love freaking Montrose. It's like, damn. All right, well, let's get to the last bonus track. It's Apolitical Blues. What did you think about this track, Nate?
Oh shit, Bushy's up. Fuck. I was texting my girlfriend. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Apolitical Blues. Look, you can never, ever, 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 ever go wrong with the blues as far as I'm concerned. Now, it was interesting to hear a slide being used. I'm not sure if I've ever heard Eddie use a slide. Maybe I missed something. But I'm like, is there a guest player or guest guitar player here? But that fucking piano, man, this is just good. I did not realize that that was a bonus track.
Yeah, only if you had the CD, you got it.
Yeah, and you know, I don't even have the CD because I had to download half of that shit.
Oh.
Because I'm not a huge Van Halen fan. I recognize the talent, but man, this is just good. For me, again, I didn't know it was a bonus track. It's a great way to close the album because it's still got that slow, smooth groove like most of the rest of the songs. I mean, it's got that slow kind of groove. I love that little slide solo, but while that guitar is playing in this track, you have to listen to that fucking ivory being tickled. It's fucking amazing, the piano. Sammy's vocal and that blues piano are what made this song my third favorite on the album. I didn't realize it was a bonus track, but I'm telling you, I love this song.
What did you think about it, Lee?
Well, the original by Little Feat was quirky and interesting and worth hearing, and this isn't. They do manage to do the quirky element, but it sounds stiff. And to me, Van Halen shouldn't do songs by Little Feat. In this case, at least, it just doesn't sound right.
I thought it
I'll have to give you the original, Nate, so then you can hear that, and you'll love it even more.
Yeah.
I disagree. Fuck you, Lee.
All right.
No, really, I want to hear the original.
All right.
Yeah, I thought this song
I'm
was
going to
weird.
say, look, I'm going to say, 9 times out of 10, I like the cover versions better.
Okay.
It's a weird thing with me, but I want to hear the original.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool track. I don't like it as much as the other songs on this album, but it's cool. It's weird having Sammy do a cover song on a Van Halen album because that was Dave's thing, but it makes sense because it was a bonus track. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was our review of OU812. So a lot of you guys are probably like turned off in the middle of it when we started praising Hagar. If you came back to listen to the rest, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
If I can stay awake,
Truth.
if I can stay awake to do the whole episode, so can our fans listening.
Yes.
Our 30
Yes.
fans.
If you listen to this, I had to listen to a Van Hagar era album, but they picked the right one.
Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, this is I love this album. I loved it since it came out, and I have no qualms about defending it from people who hate it. But
Dude, there's so much great shit. It's way better than that tripe you made me fucking review last time.
Women and Children First. People are gonna hate you for that one, man.
Garbage. Fuck you. I'll say it again. Garbage. Fuck you. Garbage.
Oh wow, man. Let's see. Okay, let's get into our tracks of the week to play you out. And Nate picked David Lee Roth's "Damn Good" from the Skyscraper record.
Yeah, because Dave is much better with, he's just much better by himself.
And then, well, except for that album, Your Filthy Little Mouth, man. Fuck, I hated that album. Only one good song on that album.
I love that record.
I only like one song. Well, you're into country. He has some country shit on there.
Yeah, I love that album.
I only like She's My Machine, and that's all I can listen to.
No, it's good stuff. Try it again.
I went and bought it and freaking, and I went, oh, Dave's got a new album. I went home and listened to it. I go, fuck, this shit sucks. I took it back, and you couldn't take shit back that were open. They said, I said, there's something wrong with this. So I went and hid the other copies, and they said, there's no other copy of the, get something else, same price. So I freaking got Scorpions Worldwide Live.
No, see, this is how you listen to your filthy little mouth. Okay, you have to have your dick. Now, you're married now, so in your wife's mouth. And you listen to it while you're fucking her face, and I'm telling you, it's a great album. Puts a whole different spin on it. I'm sorry, Mrs. Taylor. If he does that, I want you to call me and say thank you, because that was amazing, and you know it.
All right, and I picked Sammy Hagar and the Circle from their new record, Can't Hang. I love that track. And then and then you picked Molly Hatchet, Bounty Hunter, Lee.
Yeah, I picked a good song.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Actually, I do like the song you picked, Nate. But I picked the only good song. No, you picked a good song.
What did I pick again? Say it again.
You picked David Lee Roth, Damn Good.
Oh, dude, that's a great fucking tune. Those were good times.
I do like it a lot.
Damn good times.
It's better than Hot Dog and a Shake.
I love Hot Dog and a Shake. That's what you're hungry for.
It's a funny song, and I do like it. It's just so damn cheesy.
Oh, right, and Sammy gets all this shit for cheesy lyrics and bad.
I know.
Fuck you. And not you. I mean, fuck you, the listener. Hot Dog and a Shake. That's what you're hungry for. Come on. And I love that tune as well.
Yeah. My favorite one is Two Fools Born a Minute. I love that song.
Grace, I love the Skyscraper album.
Yeah, I like Skyscraper too. I should have bought it for $6.99 yesterday, and I fucked up.
Yes, you should have.
I'll go back. All right, so we're gonna play you out with David Lee Roth, Damn Good, Sammy Hagar in the Circle, Can't Hang, and Molly Hatchet, Bounty Hunter. Until next time, say goodbye, Lee.
Bye-bye.
And man, thank you, Nate, for being on the show. Go listen to his at that metal station, the Big Bushy Power Hour, on Sunday nights every other week, I think.
Yes, every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday, and frickin' when I get my new house, I could be listening to it again because I'm not driving back and forth anymore.
Nice.
And Lee, he's got the Lee Gershman Show, so go listen to his podcast whenever he makes a new one. And also Lee, Bushy's podcast with The Plug with Bushy and the Mountain Man. Go listen to those fuckers. They're awesome.
All right, thanks. We have a lot of fun.
And this will be in the show notes for his links, so you guys can check them out. So until next time, man, you guys, man, fly high and don't fall down. Later.
Time rolls on, that's as it should be. Here and gone, seems to move so quickly. Man, we was happy in our restless hearts. It was heaven right here on earth. Yeah, we were laughing as we reached for the stars, and we had some for what it was worth. Those were good times, damn good times. Those were good times, damn good times. Hey, take a look at this picture. Can you believe that was you? And who's that standing there in the corner? Not me. The crazy things we used to do. Sure, we was acting like a couple of kids, good to remember. You know that it is. I still feel it like the sun on my skin. Maybe that's better. Cause these are good times, damn good times. Talking about good times, damn good times. So it's one for the money, but that don't make the show. No, no. Count to 3 and I'll be ready. Yeah, yeah. To follow that road. Yes, I will. I see it coming, yeah. This one is ours. We got heaven right here on earth. Ain't nothing like it when you're reaching for stars and you grab one for what it is worth. You can tell them we'll be having good times. Damn good times. I'm talking good times. Yes, sir. Damn good times.
Chew you up and spit you out. You're left for dead. With the wink of an eye, no remorse, no regret. No one ever taught you how to play this game. Heed the warnings, read the signs, and lay your money down. Two for one, one for nothing. Once that jackpot hit the ground, hit the ground. No one ever taught you how to play, and if you can't hang, you can't hang. Step away from the game. If you can't hang, you can't hang. Get back to where you came from. Take your money and run. Hey. Global warming rising up. Devils at sea level now. Just walking around like a free man, and no one
You have just listened to the Freeform Rock Podcast. All music played on the Freeform Rock Podcast belongs to its owner. If you like it, go out and buy it. Get your music on Amazon, iTunes, or at your local record store. Support what you love. Support the artist by seeing them live. Purchase their music. The Freeform Rock Podcast is not affiliated with any of the artists or music that we play. Thank you for listening to the Freeform Rock Podcast. We'll see you on the next episode. Until next time, stay free and rock on.